Good morning. I think that if things are not weird today, it doesn't make sense. Things have to be weird in order to make sense today. This is my theory. Now, I was thinking about this thing when I saw that this guy Zoran Mamdani was elected as New York mayor. So he's the mayor. I watched his victory speech. So he's a socialist, sort of communist guy. But the thing that is really weird about it is that he's a Muslim. And why is this weird? Well, because I believe that most people in New York, when they think about 9/11, when the Twin Towers came down, they think about this and they say, well, it was Osama bin Laden, because this is what they have been told. That was Osama bin Laden, and he was a Muslim, and he was a bad guy. And now they elect a Muslim as the mayor. And maybe they will say, yeah, well, it's not the same guy. This was Osama bin Laden. He was a very bad guy. This is Zoran Mamdani. He's a good one. He's a good guy. See, it's not the same. But here's the thing. If you could walk into the home of Zoran Mamdani, let's say you could, and you walk over to his bookshelf, you will find certain books there. Of course, they will be there. And if you could walk into the home of Osama bin Laden, let's say you could, you will find the same books. So that's weird, isn't it? This event, this incident, 9/11, terrible thing that happened in New York. People of New York believe that it was a Muslim who did it, and now they elect a Muslim. See? Well, it's weird, but it makes sense. Today it makes sense that this would happen. I think so. Now, I have another story, and this is about the BBC. Now, BBC, if people think about BBC, I think, well, they are professional journalists doing a very good job, a very thorough job. They are looking for the truth. Okay, so that's what people believe. Many people do, I think, still. And then you look at this thing, which is really weird, but it makes sense because it is so weird. So this was a show, a BBC show called Panorama. This was just after the election when Joe Biden was elected and Trump lost. And they show this speech, well, part of a speech by Trump. Trump made a speech and they show it. BBC Panorama, they show it. And it shows Trump saying that he was going to walk to the Capitol with them to fight like hell. That's what BBC shows. And then they find out that this was not what he said. See? They spliced together two different footages from the speech. One of them was from the very beginning of the speech, and another one was from an hour later. They spliced them together, making him appear to say these things, these words. What he really said, apparently, was that he would walk with them to peacefully and patriotically make your voices heard. That's what he said, really. But the BBC made it look like he said he was going to walk with them to fight like hell. So it all makes sense that the BBC would do this now. Because it's really bad what they did, and it's weird. I'll post a link to this thing. Oh, BBC did this. Wow. All right. Be good.